Let's see what happens here. Laura Dominic, coming to you live from Laura's Loft. It is January 3rd, 2020. Can you believe it? I'm burning a little sage. I can't believe it's been so long since I've been on. Good morning, Erica. Nice to see you. I'm glad you've jumped on to join me. What a journey. Oh, I have been just so overwhelmed, I guess, with finding a new normal. It's been, I was really doing good being consistent with coming on live from Laura's Loft, drawing a card and staying connected with everyone. And then, the end of 2018, my friend was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. And then I spent all of the beginning of the year taking care of him. And then processing his death has been shitty. And so as much as I've wanted to come on every day and get back to drawing a card and be here, I've been in a place of trying to find this new normal myself. Hi, Josh. Ooh, looking for my glasses. Hi, Josh. Nice to see you. Nice to see you both joining me. So I don't know what's going to become of Live from Laura's Loft, but I'm going to get back to doing it. I can't commit to daily. I'm not even going to commit to a regular schedule because as I'm working my way through trying to find this new normal, I don't know what is going to allow me time, when I'm going to be motivated to do it. I don't want to come on and do it just because I said I'd come on and do it. I want to come on and do it because I feel like the energy and that there's something to be shared and something good that can come out of it. So you don't want to commit to coming on daily, but I am going to commit to coming back on again. Hi, Paula Purdy. We miss you so much. Nice to see you. I'm glad so many of you are joining me live because that makes me realize that you guys are glad to see me back. So I'm glad of that. So when I do start, I'm going to start trying to come back. Not sure how often, not sure what it'll contain. That's the other thing. Everything's shifting. And I found myself struggling with trying to find a new normal. Hi, good morning, Josephina. Nice to meet you. I think we've all probably been in that place where we've lost someone or changed a job or changed where we live or anything that suddenly we're faced with finding a new normal and what is normal. And so I've been actually doing a lot of writing about that lately and realizing that fuck normal. I'm going to figure out what works best for me. And I'm going to be, hi, Amanda. Nice to see you. We miss you so much too. It looks like you had a great vacation though. I'm trying to figure out a new normal. I'm trying to create new systems, new routines. I'm realizing that the flow that was working for me doesn't always work for me anymore, and I have to be willing to shift that around and do something different. Hi, Pearline. Nice to see you, my friend. So as I work towards finding a new normal, I appreciate that so many of you are out there ready to watch and participate with me in whatever that new normal will be. And I think that it's important to share that you get to create your own normal. I'm not following like a group of people and saying, oh, that's what they think is normal and right. I'm trying to create my own normal. And I think that it's really important that we all figure out what is our own normal. I think I used to watch Dr. Phil all the time. It was one of my favorite things, Oprah and Dr. Phil. And I think that I saw him say one time that defining normal is a tricky thing. And that what really, when something isn't normal, it's impacting your life in a negative way. So it doesn't matter what your normal is as long as your life isn't impacted in a negative way. So I'm learning to create this new normal around my work, my classes. I've decided one of the things that I wanted to talk about here, I'm going to draw a card in a minute, and maybe if people are out there looking for a card, maybe I'll see how that goes because I've never done that before. But I wanted to talk about this new normal that I'm creating and how I'm trying to change the way things are. So I'm going to try and come on more often and do live from Laura's Loft, and God only knows, Spirit only knows, the angels only know what that's going to entail. I could ramble on for a few minutes. Maybe I'll come on and play my toys back there because I love my sound instruments. That's been a big shift for me this year. And I found so much peace when I dig into that gong. I find a lot of peace inside me that I can't explain. Nancy Tanzel is probably someone who really understands that better than anybody. There's something that happens when you start playing the sound that creates a nice shift inside. So I've really been invested in that. But I'm going to start coming on more often to do something whatever feels right, whatever feels easiest. I want to go with the flow of life. I don't want to resist it. I don't want to try and be or do something that doesn't fit. So I'm going to begin in February with a weekly open drop-in circle. And I know a lot of mediums and students, they can't come every week, that they can't commit to an 8-week class of session of classes. And my 8-week sessions, there's something got to shift. It's time to create a new normal. So I'm going to turn my Wednesday night class into a drop-in class that is open to anyone who has experience sitting in a circle who wants to come and practice. So Wednesday nights are going to shift around here at the Loft, and that's going to begin February 12th. And I'm also considering adding things to daytimes. So if you are someone who is around during the day and you've thought about participating in a meditation or a circle and things like that, but you really can't come out at night, and you'd rather do it during the day, send me a message and let me know that, because I'm really considering having 2 things a month during the day. So it would be one of the, or it might even be, if I have enough people interested, I'll do that drop-in weekly circle during the day and at the evening. But I'm also considering doing a monthly sound meditation during the day and at night, so that people who are looking for times to participate in this stuff but don't have evenings can come and be part of these little groups that I have. So those are the changes, and I'm trying to find my new normal with all of that. And like I said, I've never really, look at all the people. Patty, you love daytime. That's good. Josephina, I think you're saying that's a great idea for daytime. So it's good to know that there'd be some people willing to come out in the daytimes. And I hope that all of you can understand the whole finding your new normal idea. I'm actually writing a blog about it. So that's one of my commitments to this year, is trying to get back into my website and blogging and updating everything, and putting my heart back into some things that feel like I'm creating something and bringing something to life, instead of being stuck in this place where I was creating and helping bring about a passing. So I think you get stuck in that place when you're helping someone cross over. When you're going through death, it can bring you down into that place. Hi, Michelle. Hi, nice to see you. You work at night, Patty, so that's good. Hi, June. You like that idea, daytime 3. Facebook alerts turn themselves on, Brittany. That's good time. June's voting for daytime. Good. I'm glad some of you are out there and voting for daytime. Forgive me for getting emotional. I try not to let myself go there, but I've been dealing with death, and I'm ready to start bringing things to life. And I think the best way to bring things to life is to shift around the way that we're doing some of these things. I'm looking for my little Louise Hay cards, because we really liked those little Louise Hay How to Love Yourself cards. So I'm going to draw one of these, and then I will open up my Kyle Gray cards and see if we can draw a card for the day, and what Spirit has to share with us today. And I just want to let you all know that whatever your normal is okay, as long as it's not hurting your life and it's not negatively affecting you. Like, I have a cousin, a beautiful cousin, who works overnights, the late night shift. She likes it. It's normal for her. I couldn't imagine working 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., but it fits for her, and it's normal for her. And so who is anyone else to tell her what is normal or not normal? You get to choose what is normal for your life, and it's up to you to discern whether or not it's negatively affecting you or not. So I'm trying to find my new normal, and I've realized that keeping things the same isn't working. It's time to shift it up and change things to something normal. Hello, Claire. Nice to see you. Good morning, Rosa. I just wrote you in my calendar because I almost forgot to write you in my calendar again. Friday the 10th, you're in my calendar. Let's see what Louise Hay's beautiful affirmation cards are going to share with us today, because it'll get us heading in the right direction. And thank you for your patience with my ramblings. Love is the most powerful healing force there is. I give and accept it without limitation. Love is the most powerful healing force there is. I give it and accept it without limitation. I help create a world where it is safe for us to love each other. I think that's a great affirmation for the day. I think that's great. I help create a world where it is safe for us to love each other. Really, that's really what it's all about. And I think that's why I wanted to talk about everybody being free to create your own normal, and don't let other people tell you what you should do or what you need to do, or how you can do something to make it better for you. It's your normal. It's your process. It's your grief. Good morning, Diane. Nice to see you. I'm glad I'm in your book. Classes via the website. You know what, Perlene, that's a great question. I do have Zoom, and it's one of the challenges I put in front of myself last year while I was trying to change things, but being stuck in that process. But you're right, it's something I could bring to life, and I will be working on. And it might start out with Zoom invitations to meditations, because that'll help me figure out how to include people in a group thing that's going on. But like the light, so I don't have to be too involved with it, and I can just set it up and have people join via Zoom for meditation. So that might be a way to start that process. And then if I have regular workshops and classes, yeah, maybe I'll end up having online students and put together an online class. That's a great thought and a great idea, Perlene and Jackie, for suggesting it. I will definitely put that in my notebook as a thing to consider and think about. It is a beautiful affirmation. Now let's see what I picked. I've been working with the angels and ancestors for months now, as I do. Oh, that's one more announcement I wanted to make. So I'm going to work with angel prayers cards today instead of angels and ancestors, because I've been working with angels and ancestors for months now in the Light Tribe. Some of you are in the Light Tribe. It's my private group on the page. You'll notice anyone can join it. So if you're interested in being part of it. Right now we're winding down Raise Your Vibration. We are like on a vibe 101 or something like that. We're getting down with the 111 vibes. On February 11th, we'll be done with this. And starting, I believe, in the beginning of, January 11th, we'll be done with this. I believe starting in the beginning of February, I want to start us working in this book. It's 40 days. It is weekly challenges and daily challenges. I've been reading through it and listening to it, and I'm going to talk to my friend Rosa about it. And I think that we want to put together a group where we will be sharing this book next, and coming together as a community to do live broadcasts and share pages and exercises and work from this book. Gabrielle Bernstein, May Cause Miracles. It's a lot from A Course in Miracles, and we had talked about wanting to do A Course in Miracles, but it's a year long and it's a huge commitment. I don't have it in me. So if you're interested in doing May Cause Miracles or being part of the Light Tribe, it's called, just request to join. Anybody can join it, and it's a group of light workers looking to increase their what we know, how we're working, and what we can share with each other. So if you're interested, join that Light Tribe, and I approve just about everybody. So that would be great for you, North Carolina girls. Yeah, the online classes would be. That looks interesting. Yeah, Rosa, I'm excited about doing this too. I think it's a good idea. I'm glad that you like the Zoom meditations. I hadn't really thought of that till Perlene just suggested the online classes, and I have been trying to find a way to work that in. And I think maybe starting with the Zoom meditations might be a great way to just start slowly. I do have PayPal, so people could still go on and donate to the meditation and then get an invitation via Zoom to join the meditation. And I could just keep the attendees muted. I think that could work. So I'll look into making that happen within the next couple of weeks even. Perlene and Jackie, if you want to join. Monday night is meditation now. So right now, Monday night meditation. Next week I have a sound meditation for those in the area. So let's see what the angel prayers, because the other commitment I want to make is to not have super long broadcasts. So we're at about 13 minutes now, and we're going to see what the angel prayers have to share with us today for an overall message, and see. I'm going to center. I'm slowing my brain down a little bit, slowing my thoughts down a little bit so that I can get connected with these cards. Actually, I'm going to shake up the energy a little. Just clear away all my rambling. Thank you, angels, for always revealing to us what we need to know. Thank you, Spirit, for never letting us down and always reminding us that love never dies. And thank you, all of you who've joined me for Live in Laura's Loft, to be a part of this draw and keeping your energy close to this group. Wow, I can feel the energy shifting here. Study and learning. Oh, that makes so much sense with this conversation. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. These are neat cards. The yellow in this really speaks to me. Yellow to me would talk of your crown chakra. I'm sorry, your solar plexus. I got stuck because I see the light right above her crown, and that that drew my attention. But the yellow of the solar plexus, your willpower encompassing you, like surrounding you with her beautiful wings. I feel like it's really important that we have the will, we have the ability to make choices and do what we need to do, learning and growing. I'm a big proponent of always learning. I never stop learning. Study and learning. Let me see if I can find this page. His books often get put together weird, so let me see if I can find it. I wish it had a number on it. I used to say never stop learning. I'm actually taking a class at the end of this month with Lauren Rainbow and John Holland. Let me see if I can look at the beginning if there's a table of contents here. Study and learning. Study and learning, page 90. That makes it a lot easier. And I just finished a class in December with Tony Stockwell for a whole week. Most of you know I went away to Omega and worked with Kyle Gray for a week in October. I totally believe in the power of study and learning, and I believe that we should all make sure we take the time to keep learning. Let's see what the book says about this. It says, "Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. If you've been considering committing yourself to a new course of study or other form of learning process, your angels are encouraging you to do it." I don't have water with me. I only have coffee. Let's say that again. If you've been considering committing yourself to a new course of study or other form of learning process, your angels are encouraging you to do so. It will allow you to understand more about the strengths and talents you have and help you to create a well-balanced life. This is beautiful. You are a natural learner, and by studying something that you are attracted to, you will also be able to channel your energy into it and surpass your expectations. I'm going to say that again because my tongue's getting twisted. And comprehension is everything to me. Good morning, Wendy. Nice to see you joining. We drew study and learning, which seems to be a great, perfect timing for me and some of the things that I'm going through. You are a natural learner, and by studying something that you are attracted to, you will be able to channel your energy into it and surpass your expectations. Remember to call on the angels to guide you while you are learning. They will help you access your God-given intelligence. The expanded interpretations. Your angels are here to say that you are a lifelong learner. Perfect. For thousands of years, your soul has traveled this universe, learning what life is all about. Your angels are now asking you to see the learning experience in the challenges that you are facing in your life. Ask yourself, what is this teaching me? As you meditate on this question, be aware of any thoughts or flashes of intuition that are brought to you. They are your soul teaching you what you need to know. Every day is another opportunity to learn. And it actually goes right back to what I was talking about in the beginning of this broadcast, and finding a new normal and settling into what works for us, what feels right for us, and what feels individually. We each are responsible for our own sense of normalcy, our own path, our own, what did he say here? I love this. This goes perfectly, because as I'm finding my new normal, it's in the face of recognizing these challenges that I've had over this past year and letting go of life and people that we care. I've had so many people die in the past year, and helping my ex-husband cross over, literally, it's really taken a number out of some of us. You're in school now. That's perfect, Erica. Good card. It is a good card, Joshua. Nice to see you, Wanda. Good morning. We drew study and learning, and it just really, it speaks to me about how your angels are now asking you to see the learning experiences and the challenges you are facing. Ask yourself, what is this teaching me? As you meditate on this question, be aware of any thoughts or flashes of intuition that are brought to you. They are your soul teaching you what you need to know. Every day is another opportunity to learn. That really speaks to me, and it makes a lot of sense for me, and I really appreciate that the angels brought that forward to me today, because that's what it's all about, study and learning. So, getting ready to say goodbye, I think. Nobody jumped on and said they wanted to have me draw a card for them in particular. I've never really done that, but I'm looking at a new normal. So if anyone is here right now that would like to see me actually pull a card really quickly just to see for you and personally, Good job, Wendy, taking Reiki 1 this month. It's a great, Reiki is an excellent shift of your life energies. If you, it doesn't always mean that you're looking to become a Reiki practitioner. It can totally just shift your life into a direction. I always say to my students, Reiki will push you to your highest and best, and sometimes it's not exactly what you think it is. 4 new comments. I bet you that's people wanting cards. Look at that. Let's see. Yes, please. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 of you. I'm going to do Brittany, Wendy, and Pearline. So Brittany, I counted you twice. So that's 3 of you. Oh, 4 of you, Wanda. So I'm going to do 4 cards, and that's it. So Wanda was the first one to say me, please. Wanda, nice to meet you. I've never met you before, but thank you for joining me here. I'm using Kyle Gray's Angel Prayers Oracles. I'm not going to read the message out of the book. I'm just going to interpret it with my gut and whatever the card says. So thank you, angels. Wanda, you can say that with me. Thank you, angels, for revealing to Wanda what she needs to know today. And we'll see where we end up with the cards. Unconditional love, the divine mother. It's so funny because I felt like a mother presence was here. I don't know if your mother is in spirit, but I felt like a mother presence was here, Wanda. Unconditional love, the divine mother. Thank you, divine mother, for helping me to give and receive the love I deserve. This really speaks to me of recognizing your own worth, of unconditional love. And I have to be honest with you, I felt like somebody's mother is here. Wanda, is your mother on the other side? And I don't usually do mediumship on over. I've never done. Your mother-in-law is on the other side. I felt her presence around, and so I have a feeling that this card is coming through as a reminder or a sign from her. And I think that she's there to remind you that you deserve love. And I think that that's the biggest message in this card is that she wants to remind you that you are deserving of love. And as much as you give, you should be receiving, because you're one of those people that gives more than you actually receive. And so Spirit and the angels are saying to you that they're there to remind you that you deserve to receive as much as you give. So that would be what I want to give to you today, Wanda. Thank you, Spirit, for staying with us on that. After that was Brittany. Are you still there, Brittany? We'll shuffle these cards back up and allow you to say to yourself and with me now, thank you, angels, for revealing to Brittany what she needs to know today. Let's see if you're still there, Brittany. My screen won't scroll. There we go. Ooh, Brittany, that's a deep cut. I haven't seen you say you're still there, but I got count your blessings. Thank you, universe and angels, for the blessings in my life. So, Brittany, this to me makes me feel as though it's time for you to just take note, take inventory of all the blessings that are in your life. And it even tells me that you're already in a process of doing that. And as you recognize the blessings around you, and as you record them and take down, see how she's making a little gratitude journal? I do it every day. I write, I am grateful for. So this makes me want to tell you that the angels are recognizing how much you do appreciate what is in your life, and to buckle your seatbelt and hold on, because there's more coming. I feel like there are many blessings surrounding you, and the path to receiving them is your recognition of them. So continue to count your blessings. If you don't already write a journal, start a journal where you just write down every day what you're grateful for. I think it's your greatest gift, is your ability to appreciate what's around you, and it's causing everything else to grow around you. So thank you, Spirit. I'm just doing quick cards, so thank you for being patient with me on that. Pearline, it looks like you're next, my beautiful friend Pearline. So as I shuffle up the cards again, just again say, oh, Spirit just said ring the bell. Just to break up the energy, sometimes the loud noises. Never sit in a circle and clap your hands or anything, because the loud noises will change the energy there to get to Pearline. Thank you, angels, for revealing to Pearline what she needs to know today. Pearline, I hope you're saying that yourself. Ooh, that was a very short draw. Oh, Archangel Shamuel, open your heart. Thank you, Shamuel, for removing the barriers around my heart. I love the sacred geometry on this, Pearline. This card is for you, Pearline. It's reminding you that you are capable of loving even that which you might not feel capable of loving right now, and that you are this beautiful being of love, and that your gift is your ability to share it. And I feel like I need to say there are things that have been holding you back from that lately because of humanness, and maybe a desire to even be normal, like I was talking about earlier. But it's time to remove those barriers and allow yourself to just be the love that you are, regardless of whether you feel that's normal. I almost feel like you're a superhero of love, like you put on a little cape and jumpsuit and can go out there and just shine all over everyone. So, and I feel like the angels are saying, thank you for doing that. Thank you for working hard to remove the barriers around your heart, and letting that love shine, because you've had barriers to remove. You've had some heavy armor that you've put around yourself to protect yourself for several years now, and it's time to allow yourself to let that go. And the angels are recognizing that you're trying really hard, and they're saying keep trying, and let that shine, because you have so much to share with the world, and that light inside you is for everyone, not just you. And the last one, that was 3. So 4 was, I believe, Patty. Patty, I'm going to draw a card for you, Patty. Nice to see you here. And thank you, angels. Thank you, Spirit, for never letting us down. And I'm looking at 25 minutes. So, Patty, you're going to be my last one. I don't think anyone new jumped on for it. Thank you, Perlene. I'm glad that resonates with you. So Patty, I'm looking at 25 minutes. I promised myself I wouldn't go longer than 30 minutes. So let's see what the angels have to share with you, Patty. Thank you, angels, for revealing to Patty what she needs to know today. Ooh, another short little cut. Oh, you got study and learning, Patty. We just drew this for the group card. And so I feel like it's going to go deeper with you, that there is, the angels are recognizing what you are already seeing every day. It's like, again, I feel like these messages are reminding you of what you already do and what you already know. I feel like the angels want to remind you that they're grateful for your ability to learn, for your willingness to continue to learn. Did you just sign up for a class as well, and you're starting to take things more and more opportunities to grow with your gifts and do more with your gifts? Maybe it's because you're going to come to one of my daytime classes. And I keep hearing that it doesn't have to be a formal class. I won't forget you, Wendy. Thank you for reminding me. Sorry, Wendy. Thank you for reminding me. I'll stay with you. I feel like if you haven't signed up for a formal class, it's not about that. It's about your own personal journey. See how she's just covered in her own will, her own determination. That yellow that surrounds her is her solar plexus. That your own will and your own determination is what's bringing you to this journey of learning, and that there is more in your everyday life that you're learning from that you're able to even recognize sometimes. Does that make sense, Patty? I hope that makes sense. Oh, good. It's perfect. Good. Because I was going to draw another one because it came out as our group card, but if that's perfect for you, then that's perfect. I'm glad. I won't forget you, Wendy. I'm shuffling up for you, Wendy, now. Whew. I've never done it like this before, so I hope everybody's getting something that they can resonate with. And my biggest promise was that I wouldn't be a super long broadcast, because nobody wants to sit and watch super long broadcasts. I try to watch other people, and if it gets being more than 25 minutes, I'm done. So I'm going to do this really quick, Wendy, because you were one of the first ones to ask, and I'm sorry I skipped you over. And I've never met you before. Have we met, Wendy? Your name looks familiar. I don't know if we've met. Have you been to the Loft? Thank you, angels, for revealing to Wendy what she needs to know. Say it with me, Wendy. Keep it to yourself in your heart. Thank you for revealing to Wendy what she needs to know today. Oh, another short little cut, isn't it? You can't make this shit up. You really can't make this shit up. You guys are watching me shuffle and everything, right? So, Wendy, when I drew this card for Perlene, did it resonate with you? But it's even, I feel like it's bigger for you, because I feel like this is the beginning of a journey for you. Oh, you just said you're taking Reiki 1 this month. So it's the beginning of a journey for you. Reiki 1 is going to really bring a lot of healing for you. I feel like there has been, and I mean no offense by this, but I feel like there's almost been a big traumatic history. You've had a lot in your life. And I feel like this card and this message from Shamuel is to honor you for your efforts in taking down those barriers, and to remind you that they're there working with you to help you bring down those barriers. I feel as though that this is step 1 for you, but there is much more to come. And I'm trying to scroll down. You understand that? Not yet. I hope you didn't have. Not yet. What? Not yet. So what I feel like is that this is being one hell of a journey for you to be on, and that this big shift for you by taking Reiki 1. I have to take my glasses off to read this card. Isn't that funny? By taking Reiki 1 and inviting the healing energy of Reiki into your life, it's going to continue removing those barriers around you. And I don't know if you have a massive love in your life right now, but I really feel that if you are married, your husband is going to be really wonderful to you, or your partner is going to be really wonderful to you, and that it's going to create a big energy around what you can create with this Reiki. If you're not married and don't have a partner, I feel like there's a lot of love coming to you. It might not be romantic love, but I feel like love is coming to you from every direction. Does that make any sense to you? I'm going to see. To you, meet me. No, we haven't met you. Thank you for saying that. I hope that this card resonates with you. We haven't met yet, Wendy, but I think your name looks familiar. Sometimes I see a lot of people at the church, or maybe you've been on a draw before and I see your name from that. I really feel like this card is a little different for you than Perlene, in that there is a great love finding its way to you right now. And in this journey that you're on, has been pretty profound for you, and that you've faced a lot of heaviness, and that it's time for some of these things to be lifted, and you're going to feel a lot of this love. And I actually feel like hearts are your symbol, like you get hearts everywhere. Do you understand that? I'm in a group called Can You See It? And it's all about the hearts being everywhere. Some people see more hearts than others. You see hearts everywhere, Wendy. Is that, am I right with that? Oh, you just found it that. Well, that's some unexpected love. I can relate to that because I was adopted and I have siblings I never knew about. And that's a big adjustment and something big to shift on. And it's also a lot of love coming your way. And when you're able to adjust I have goosebumps everywhere, adjust into the shock and the surprise of having the siblings, I feel like there's some love there. Maybe not with all of them, but there's going to be a particular bond created out of them that's going to be almost something you've been waiting for your whole life, the kind of love. Does that make sense? Hearts are yours. Yes, good. I'm glad, because that's what I feel like I want to say with this. And that's a sign that everything's working out just the way you need it to, and not for you to stress out about any of it. So that was my first time drawing cards for people live on the air, and I'm glad everybody could relate to the things that came out of me. I am looking at 32 minutes, and that was my biggest promise to myself with this, that I wouldn't be on here for a long, long time, because it gets too much to watch, and we have too much to do today to be sitting around watching 30 minutes of a video. I'm glad to have shared some insight and messages with those of you who are looking for it, and maybe it'll become part of what I do some days and what I don't do on other days. It's just gonna, I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna allow the day to dictate what is normal for me that day, right? So today's normal was coming on and sharing with you all, and I am so grateful that so many of you decided to watch with me and be here and interact with me, because like, comment, and share, that's where it all comes down to, the like, comment, and share. Hugs and kisses. Stay shiny, everyone. I will see you all soon.